lot of names out there. I speak my thoughts because I've been living in a bubble for a long time. Seems like, ew, get her away from me, because the privy sides get the ability to sit around and just observe and then fire back to cause problems. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cause problems. I want peace as much as you do. Not just peace, but holy smokes. So someone I felt I needed to come here as I am and just talk a little bit, not like, oh, once I get in the shower, once I'm at least take a shower, I'm grateful for that. At the same time, I think it's wrong for people to keep people sick, or not inform them, potentially so, I'm doing much better than some. But that's not for you to take from me, that's not my job to do for you. That's not my job. That's, so, and I'm thinking, people are looking like, no one's going to want your blood. Oh my goodness. This is Jessica Marie Anders chilling in my room, here where I stay, and I should be more serious. And holy shit, chick, I remember months back, this means all companies. What? People just keep popping companies out left and right. I just was never wise enough I was just too busy living it. And I knew LLCs and corporations a little bit, but it seems holy schmo. So, to those under persecution right now, or under, it's really just a few of you. And if I think of each of you as having your equal part, maybe a guy and a girl actually, that's confusion. That's confusing. I also know that people are trying to raise their families, and they need to continue being able to do that without fear of. So not that Yucky needs to hide behind, or potentially, or whatever. Not that people in general need to hide behind their kids. Is the reason. So on that egg subject, I'm stuck, and if I don't know anything about it, I don't remember a wreck. I saw a sweatshirt, and it scared me so much I didn't even go into Walmart that day, but it's a reckless field, and it just was a sweatshirt, the back of a sweatshirt. And I was thinking, getting ready to go out and do some work for a regular customer that came in at work. Not regular, but a customer, and I'm getting off track here a little bit. So what would I say if today were my last day? Or what would I say if today were my first day? So would I want to meet the other one that, just the virtual one, the actual one? How many? Actually, my phone line has been sold. I don't know if it's I just noticed it went from welcome to Intelligent 16, Verizon, Philip, my dad's name, and then, which is never said, so I said William. And then it went to welcome to T-Mobile. So, it's been my phone. I'm not trying to get into the legalities of that even. I just want to, it's suffocating. No one should be eliminated because things didn't follow through as your prediction or the prediction or whatever. God gives us free will, and when I say free will, I don't mean free will. God gives us the ability to choose, and if we're lucky enough to live with integrity, like I've been so embarrassingly honest to do, I feel like, to the point it's created a whole team of people to evaluate, and then that is not people that are, it's usually the ones back here that maybe we need to turn the lens, and then I see half the world. Maybe. And then I remember I do have friends, and this is real, and when I say friends, I mean people I don't know very well, but people that I would like to respect, and I don't give my life or my heart, or I'm not being anything weird. I know that there's been a man I mean, this is getting big. So I said, yeah, yikes. Who the hell is it that thinks they always need, yeah, my eyebrows are, who the heck is it that thinks that they need x-rays for teeth or, and that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm getting, yay, coming up. Yay, coming up. Just as long as I get a job and stay healthy. So, I would like to meet my other. I'm not in competition with the other. I'm like, dang, has she been there the whole time? Like 5 years behind me in age or something? Potentially, I don't. Like, what the fuck? You have no idea. You have no, and I had no. No one's told me anything. I didn't get sworn in and under oath to some G thing. No, I was, stop plotting on people from their birth based on their parents. Just stop. Got a piece of mail for an Angela Price today here at Mom's. I don't know why. So I should try to figure something out and not speak in like a direct phone call. Hey, how's it going? What's up? How can we help? We know you've helped us a lot. We know you're struggling. We are too. Mind your own. Put on some headphones. Read some books. Live you while we work this out. Be me with my name and what little I have left. Although, yeah, it's and it's not fear of, it's just fear of the frame or the potential frame that I called out, like, what? And if this is some lesson in careful what you speak on, I remember when I was staying at the East Side Cannery, right before the world basically shut down, I was terrified of something bad happening to my brother or my dad or my son, and I spoke on those things, not even realizing that people weren't even they didn't really have my back. And I'd like to say since 1208 of 15, but seems like from very young. Does that make me a victim? Does it make me a survivor? What about you? Like, why? What is the solution that doesn't involve byproduct of my body or absorbing any part of me? Maybe that's why the Jews were very protected since they've been here. It's because everyone's fucking scared of them. like, I don't mean just the Jews. I mean, anybody that practices a religious, every so often, you do this or that. What? Let's to each their own. That is probably similar in Africa, I would bet. I think on how strong my stepsister and her husband have to be to live in the bush out there, have lived in the bush, and oh my goodness, is that something that scares the heck out of me? Yeah, it is. And I should have realized that the sound realm was a realm. So, I think I hear my little sister in my mind. Just tell him, never mind about the music. Just help me get healthy is the Jessica Marie that I am. I mean, it's between like a brief little ad that'll pop up sounding like one of my family members looking like another. This is your sister, or whatever it is that I never see pop up again. But there's a lot of ploy going around, and a lot of it is, I don't even know, like what is the ultimate, what are they trying to do, kill everybody off? kill anybody off with value and eat it up and then think, then I just see them look into each other like, that's not going to work like that. That's not the answer. The answer is for everybody to keep their companies somehow, some way, whatever. I don't know the specifics. I sound like an idiot right now. I need to get a car, get some money, make sure my mom's okay, or Tracy's okay, another Tracy. I can't say that. I don't want to. So, and I need to feel safe and be independent financially. That's the me that I am. Sometimes that just takes a little move. And no, not upstate. Or down south. Or San Fran, or Portland, or Washington, or Spokane. Well, Spokane's in Washington. All these looks, especially Portland, pops up. And then, when I first got here, yeah, I've got a story, and it's been told, and it keeps being told, and then you guys will dangle a celebrity or two in front of, and they're popping up left and right, but when you put a real one, and then it's I appreciate it, but it's real. And that is, tonight it hit me for the first time. Whoever, I don't know if they're, so I don't know, but I do see, I don't have a celebrity that I own that I get to rock behind. Just saying, I don't. To my knowledge, I never have had, although I do see other people stepping in to play the role that I was supposed to carry out, or that I was carrying out. It's quite spooky. Like, that one with Ashley Judd and Denzel, I think, or who was in that movie? Kiss the Girls, and then to get bit at work by a spider. I know it was a spider. I felt, well, so there's some strange, interesting to listen to. That doesn't mean I work for you, or you get to step in, just because there might be something in. And the same are here, the same too, in that, dang, it was a little tiny, my bad, it was a little tiny Asian that came at me, and the other one, scary. No, that St. Rose emergency room there was like a mental ward, like back behind the doors, like it was scary. To the point I couldn't even shut the bathroom door and had to yell at the big she, super blonde hair. That was traumatizing for me. And a part of my soul was I think, sold. And so a lot of this is like, oh my gosh, and like a lot of this stuff that actually has happened would be just one in of itself. People are thinking, so there's always, you got to get in your head that you're not going to kill me. My time is going to be my time when my time is my time. So, or eat me or be me. Okay? No. There's no need for that. Meaning, you can't be me and I don't want to be you. Can learn some things from you. If I want, if I choose. Sitting in a hot tub sounds really good right now. So I do have a lot of respect for her. Definitely. Chokes me up. Look at her hands. They're so big. She'd make the perfect guy. And we already changed her legally. And thanks, Vicky and Vicky and Vinny, Jackie and Vinny. On May 4th of 2023, it was legally my email that I registered when I was staying there. I think I created an email. So I was staying there 04/2022 and left May 17th. I was back here in Oregon. So just to clarify anything there. A lot's been spun off of that, and there's a lot of suing going on for millions and billions, and I'm sitting back here like, where's my son? How's my dad? My brother's dead. I don't talk to my family anymore. My mother's in need of some medical. Excuse me, ma. The best solution is for me to be able to not be stuck. So, Elon Musk, please unfreeze me. Please. I mean, unfreeze, not me, but apparently there's accounts or something like, give me access to one of my own accounts, or give me access to my own account so I can actually get paid. And through all these different like Venmo, and I put $20 in, they took 10 right away. It was Android app cons or something like that, some bullshit. So, and I didn't complain about that. I didn't say anything about it till just now. So, so what? So solutions, I should get off of this. I understand it's, I'm the only person I've ever seen actually in my life, aside from my little brother, my only brother, be brazen and come forward with their own real, it's like we weren't given, but I remember Justin was in the Snoop Dogg video. They just didn't show his face. Way back when. So all of these names, this is beyond, some of this is beyond even the recreation or the writing 25 years ago or so of the creation of the names. Okay, thanks to science and what I was so unaware of. I would like to know what has happened to me throughout my life, at times factually, not, I figure if I don't know, then, if I don't remember, then God doesn't want me to remember. So I do need to speak about the field, what happened, 12/08, 2015. Hello to the 4 right there. I saw you, or 5, it was 4. It was, I think I saw you earlier, LYFE. I recognize sometimes, and some days it looks different. It could be all 4 girls, or Jessica Anderson, I think Insurance in Bend, I have to say that. I noticed that. That's a factual place. So that's pretty, I think there's a couple of them, but just remember all 4, there were 4 girls. When I looked up the website, I was looking up insurance for SR22, found it. They were all like wearing tutus, and it was kind of funny, made me laugh. So that's pretty cool that there's similar. Aside from that, I'm not getting a dime. People are telling my story. I'm confused. I'm not getting any healthier. Things aren't getting done. People aren't getting their energy cuts, or someone always can have their hand out. And this is a really bad time for me to talk about this, as I'm living on food stamps, state insurance, and my mother's housing. So, I'm not bringing anything, I'm not doing anything more as far as discuss my own understandings, my own experiences, until further is communicated, and not cryptically, like hoping, like investing all this money into like targeting ads and whatever, when I have 2 phone numbers I can be reached at. Now there's their clone, like are there other people out there taking my calls coming in, pretending to be me is the question. That's what scares me, is I've noticed all these privacies, and I'll log out different locations throughout, and then the next second they'll be all in. I can't keep going back and forth between my 5 to 7 different emails that I've created over the years, and I have nothing to hide. When you have to start the other side, like on your, basically, I created a case over my years of multiple, now basically one specific thing, and so, or occurrence at that time, and now it's been going on way before that. So essentially that is up for, but please don't be sending emails from that account, even though I got a notification that the FBI had been investigating my emails, or was actively doing it at that time. Cool. I just hope that they're the good ones, and that the bad ones have been eliminated or weeded out. So I'm all about the redefine, or the not combine in, not let's just gobble them up and then we'll call it good, until, no, not that type of, but just smack down on some who needs it. I don't know what that looks like, and it's definitely not turning me into a guy, so it can abuse, even more so. Pretty scary when the man you think is Elon Musk tells you that if you were a man, that's the last contact I've had with him. He presented a male artist. No, I don't know, this is not Elon, I should get his name out of it, because this is Alex, One Love, or One Love repped one of the, no, One Love, not how, I saw him have a One Love shirt on, not, Alex is not Howie. Howie is not Alex. How do I know Alex is not Howie? AGT makes me laugh. Could give a fuck about power. I care way more about my heart and soul and body and brain. Everything that a person is not up to others to deem to change or to enforce or to stalk or to make it their assignment or their mission to change. So, buttons, SO, significant other. Oh my goodness, I remember that, Randy. Why is there this comparison to Mike Tyson? You and Mike Tyson, and let's say a little bit of, no one said that, but it's just like, what the heck? I knew you were a boxer, and that your best friend died, Jackson, right before I met you in the boxing ring. Rest in peace, So, and your family, I'm just confused and wondering if half my life I've been an unpaid actress. And now that I'm finally back, I should never have, oh goodness. So, I don't want to talk about anything else until we can talk about what y'all know about 12/08/2015. Even my son said he believed me. I believe you about that field. And I'm thinking, I don't even know exactly what happened about that field. A lot. Part of my soul, eggs, mentioned. I don't know. I'd be a fool to just continue. Does that mean you get to make it up or continue making me guess? No. I need to know. And it doesn't mean pull my demo records and say, oh, you're dead now, so we got to hide you out. No. I don't think that's what they did. I think they did it in the way they needed to do it. And that's been done. It's all right. I don't want any more talk on this frying of vocal cords anywhere. That is awful talk, and it scares me to the point I don't even click. So the its need to back off and stop being mad. And I don't even know what that means because I don't have anything against any specific person unless you're trying to enforce whatever it is that you can't be. Does that make you an it? Maybe not, but an it is someone, I don't know, that thinks even with all the money in the world they can't be what they want to be. I don't get it. I just simply don't get it. So I know there's talk on 25 billion now. Someone's suing China for what? It's like everyone's getting sue happy. I don't even have an attorney. I kind of do, but it's bankruptcy. And what the fuck? I don't even know. So it's beyond me. I just know that when you are blessed, you should probably shut up. Unless you know, unless it goes against everything that you're unaware. Like why not allow myself to be blessed? Even when people give silly little, it is what it is. Hi, Caitlin. No, the one from the dentist. She was really nice, actually. She was sweet. So, it's efficient. This does not mean that just everyone needs to relax. Seriously, truly. Relax, hold your babies, enjoy your family. Stop putting so much hate and anger out towards me or what's going to happen if. As far as any occurrences in 2016, it's early 16, the SOS I put out, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea. I do remember knowing, okay, when I read the paper, that they had found remains and it had been a drowning. So, and now based on everything I've been through, now I'm going with it was a drowning. Abso-fucking-lutely. Makes me mad. And understandably so. Is that no, that's not their fault. It's greedy. It's the greed. And I'm not gonna. Everyone knows where, in ways that I don't understand. But I remember even meeting that family, and it was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I did my best. Brought out all the damn omelets with the crazy mix, just mess with, and got yelled at. And I'm grateful that I had a good family behind me. A family at the time I thought that I had in my coworkers. Let's just put it that way. And I'm not going to say I don't today think that of there. So, yeah, no, there's been, and again, I don't want to talk about anything until we can discuss, so I can be informed and maybe paid for what came from me a little bit then, even before any of the music stuff. Because I know that 12/08/2015 will lead me to my son, will lead me to Zach, and him to me. Before I came here, and I saw him one other time in person, February of last year when I flew down. It's been a mess since I got back. A total mess. One where I've been drunk and like just to keep going, and I don't drive, so I'm praying that the signal for this goes out. I don't even know if it's just screened by the few people that are watching it, and then they deem whether it goes out, but I do trust in, I'd say, probably half of whatever the top is, the half of them. So, no more about frying or cutting or removing vocal cords, no more little innuendos on my phone, like, that's scary. And I know that that stuff happens and can happen. I don't know because I haven't seen that, and I don't ever want to see that happen. I have a good, strong feeling some people are all about, and then that same evil that is able to mutilate an individual or torture them over time. All to carry out what Dad says he tried to tell me by taking me to Passions of the Christ with my son when I was 3 months old. When Zach was 3 months old, he tried to tell me what? Tried to tell me what? Now, it's just been a mess. So, and that doesn't mean messy, Mike. I'm sorry, dude. I like until all this stuff happened, and I heard your name start popping up on the TV at Vinny's where I was staying. Like, and then I'd see like blurred out something about Jessica and Mike, and then like I mentioned there was like type of, and I just knew in my gut, I was like, that. Oh my gosh, what are they doing to my name, to this story? To what happened, because I hadn't even seen or talked to Mike since 2014, since he left for jail, or maybe once or twice after that. Like, he was gone for a year and Brad moved in, basically. So, yeah, so it's kind of creepy a little bit to think on the power of people in your life and how long they can hold on, especially when she moved away and they recognize value, can claim. I don't know if they really thought I wasn't going to come back here to Oregon and realize what the fuck. I still haven't heard the full story. But I would like to know, $100,000 for what? And then in the emergency room prior to me coming here, I think there's some weird science, not just Gaza type. Where is Gaza? Do I want to know? Type holograms, a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to know. And so I need to know what is going on with Mike Jensen, the name Mike Jensen. I haven't seen him, and I still at this point don't want to see him. I have no desire to even, like, what the fuck, it's been since 2014, Mike? Like, hello, McFly, that's kind of weird, kind of strange to see you so involved or enveloped in, and maybe, yeah, no, so, I need a new family, maybe, because there was a shift and my family is not my family anymore. And the physical, yeah, but not maybe some of the memories, but it sounds like there was a shift, like that young Sheldon said, the show, where he starts out by saying, or there's one, he said, I got my new family came, or I got my new family, and so all of this, this is just, hey, eyebrows, the women that get, hey, Julie Turner, Julie Rosales, how's it going? I love what you've done You look great. I mean, not what you've done. You've been an inspiration. For all that I know and all that I don't know, I would like to get my eyebrows done. Not necessarily by Julie, but I like my eyebrows done. And I got carried away when I was young with the tweezers, and they just never grew back in certain spots. So I'm not your toy to be sitting there looking at, well, let's just freeze point this and either find something stupid and foolish we can embarrass her on and make fun of her or money on, or how we can make her better beautified, right, James? And I think it's so crazy how when you recognize, what if James Lewis, what if your dad actually was Snoop? Because you look a lot alike. Or what if James actually was JP? Or what if JP was actually running James? Or what if, like, there's all these what ifs. I do know that my son he was adamant, and I believe him when he said, that is not Lil Wayne. James Lewis, when I was dating him for a year and a half, that is not Lil Wayne. And I didn't, okay, if it's, and who came first? like, whatever. I know lots of, yeah. Does that mean I want anything to do with whoever that is, or anything to do with that time, or that time popping up now? This area popped up in Vegas in front of Sienna Suites. And I'm not going to tell you, the dental assistant named Caitlin didn't remind me of someone else completely different. So all of this, whoa. And now I hear about some going rogue. That's rather scary. What else? Shinify was just a simple type that suggested doing, it was like, no, I'm not doing it, I'm just posting a video now, but if I was feeling well enough to be consistent and I was aware of the positive ways I could bring about by going public, like y'all have your sales videos, or Katie June has her I thought she had an Australian accent, maybe that's a different channel. But, yeah. Family reunion coming up June of this year, which is like, whoa. Okay, I was kind of sort of impartially, not entirely, and now there's no communication on that phone line of mine at all. Invited to an old-time favorite time. So, regardless, I'm not going to stress over that, or weddings, or being anybody else but me, and getting well and finding solutions to apparently what has become a problem, and that is my existence as I am since birth, since North Medford High School, since Morningstar Christian School, since Bear Creek Elementary, since even going to the Phoenix High School dance and the Eagle Point dance, and but not really my own. What is to the big tall Chris guy, scary, coming to my window knocking at night, just knocking, there's blanks after that. I was still in high school, waking up to my brother saying, what happened to your face? Looked like I had a stroke. I had to tape my eyes shut for 8 weeks. I still took drugs and partied with my friends. I ran around looking, this is before my son. And then to see that same circle pop up, and it's a good thing I was pretty good to those circles. Pretty good. Except for right before I moved here. And my brother's life was falling. It was so sad. I miss my brother tremendously. I feel really sad about anyone putting that on his name entirely. I know that, like I mentioned earlier, even young Sheldon said, I got my new family, and maybe everything changed in 15. Somehow. Some shift. 12:08, or actually it was, I remember leaving. I don't even know how people are doing these days. I remember leaving Cole Johnson's apartment or whatever down, and it's my step cousin. I had no reason not to, and I go to get in my car, and that's basically the last thing I remember, and I woke up the next day. So if something bad has happened to Cole, I don't even know. That's really sad, because even my mother said, oh, the one that's that's paralyzed now, or the one that has brain damage. And I said, what? Just, is Cole okay? How's everyone doing out there? There's like this, there's been this shield, and I pray that it's being illuminated and torn down. And I know that takes time. And I'm just talking about the shade and the blockage and all the blockages and the blockages that have come up from my own one, even if he is the most been the most, who knows, I don't know, I just want to not be owned, to not feel like someone, to know that I matter, my existence matters, and it shouldn't be a threat to anybody else. So 12:08, 2015, I'm really gonna go. All right, good night. It is, what time is it right now? Been live 36 minutes exactly. And again, I don't pay attention until it's cool when I guess what's based on the little I know about numbers. I don't intend to be, I don't bow down and give way to being bound by numbers. And this is bank accounts. Ha. In my mind, age is not just a number. I'm not immortal, and I'm not looking to give up my heart, my body, my mind, or my soul, or absorb yours. Okay? Loosen your reins, people that have them. Stop doing bad things to other people, or scaring them, holding their children over for different reasons. Okay? Don't do that. Just back off. Like, I'm not here to, I'm not here to, even though. Okay? Bye. Good night. Please decide you want to invest in me and help.